marks on documenting the rocks that the kids threw that the police said were nowhere to be found in my area, and they concluded the kids were not throwing rocks at me, but they were, and they even swore and called me a hobo when they threw the rocks. So the rocks that they threw were the railroad track rocks. They were standing here and here. So here's one, and that's to show that the rocks over here came from these rocks by the tracks. When I got back and was released from jail, this was all torn up, and these are 5 of the rocks right here. As you can see, that one was not one of the ones that threw, but these 5 are. These are very big and very heavy. It's close to a third of a pound, maybe even a half. These are very big. Again, these are on top of the tarp, and that's basically what the kids are doing. And there's way more than 5, and this occurred more than one time over the course of a year. From May of '09, these kids did this 5 times. So here's one from the first time where they threw them. Well, there's 2. These are sitting here, as you can see, by the implants. Well, this one was like this. That one was like that. And those again were on top of the tarp too, in that they're now on the ground, because when I whipped the tarp over to get out, or for whatever reason. Oh, and I had another tarp too. There were 2 tarps. Oh, there's a third one. Or did I throw that one? I think I put that one there. There was another tarp, and they stole that, or whoever is responsible. Here's one. That's from May of '09. As you can see, it's the same type of rock. I just walked over it and never paid attention to it. Like I said, they did this over 5 times over the course of a year. There's one. That's a small one. I got this cardboard here. I try to make it look like it's garbagey so no one bothers it. Nobody really has bothered me except these kids. Here's one. These are very heavy, as you can hear. And that was a small one. So, as you can see, there's rocks everywhere. Those, again, were on top of the tarp. And the police, when they came to my area to look for the rocks, they didn't allow me to come with them. They had me locked in the squad car, handcuffed. They didn't give me the chance to show them. Oh, look at these. That's a ½ pound right there. These are from, look at that. And I sleep right there, my head's right there, so these are aimed at my head. It's just insane what happened here, and the police, again, are purposely not doing their job. Look at this one. There's one. These are the first from the first time, the second time the kids attacked. Another one. That's a small one. That's a big one. Here's where it was implanted. Oh, look at these, a bunch of them. Yep, look at. These are huge. This is a lethal weapon. In my opinion, if this hits you in the head, you are going to die. If it hits you in the head, you're gonna be in a coma or die. So I think that's why it's important that the police, as I say, are conspiring. They didn't record this data in my favor, as they should have, because it is in my favor, because these are a lethal weapon. Look at the size of this. It's insane that they omitted this. This is huge. Until the rain is, there's another one. There's over 20. There's over 20 rocks. But the fact that the police would go ahead and not include this in the report, that the rocks are here, they're clearly from the rocks by the railroad tracks, therefore they had to be thrown, and the size and shape and weight clearly makes this an assault with a deadly weapon. And therefore I would not have been charged if the officers were truly neutral and truly recording the facts as they were. They would have saw that the only threat posed by anyone to anyone was to me. And that's what really gets me. And I spent 21 days in jail. There's another one. You can see the rain and the snow that we had like a week ago when I was in jail was what made that all muddy. I got those already. But little one. So I mean, the officers wouldn't even have to look where I am. Again, they would have just had to check on the tarp. The 5 that I showed. There's, I don't know where that one came from. It's not the type of rocks by the tracks, but there's basically over 20 rocks. I already said that, but I mean, it's pretty obvious that those rocks got here by being thrown, because this is dirt, this is mud, as you can see. There's no rocks like that here, so I think I pretty well substantiated the police lied, and the only one assaulted and threatened was me. Me pushing that kid was to stop him from running so the police would be called, and so that they would no longer do that. As I'm a homeless man, made homeless by being robbed by a landlord, I'm able to function and do, and I don't bother anybody. I don't say anything to anybody that goes by, and people rarely go by here. So it's just, it's really, it has to be stopped what went on here. I mean, it's just, I have those complaints in against Westminster, and I did those complaints before. There's another one. So, it's clearly these rocks are thrown. The complaint against Westminster was made before these kids attacked me, and then again, the Westminster police doesn't do their job. Obviously, if this would have been recorded and the officers would have seen this, look at this. They had to have been thrown. Yep. It's insane. You see what's embedded? These are leaves. That rock is not in the mud. Those are leaves right there. See that? So there's no question that that rock was thrown. And that likely is from May of '09. Look how big that is. That wasn't. That's a big one. Oh, there's another one. May of '09, it must have been. There's over 20 rocks. So, we got that one already. There's no question that the only threat of safety was to me. The kids, I pushed the kid and that was to stop him from running. So, the officers, by all means, had they checked this out, they would have sided with me, but didn't. So, hopefully it'll get straightened out in court, but can't tell. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching.